Hi, I'm Tom Lydon here in Hollywood, Florida at the Inside ETF conference. I'm here with Paula Kar, who's Senior Vice President and Head of Product Strategy at Northern Trust Asset Management. Great seeing you, Paula.
Great seeing you, Tom.
Another great conference.
You look awesome.
You too, you too. And speaking of awesome, let's talk about quality stocks, right? Great segue. Advisors, for the most part, have been growth oriented. Why do we need to start thinking about quality?
Well, let me start by saying on a morning like this, I'm thinking of two things. I'm thinking Kobe Bryant,
Yes.
and hats off to a legend.
Yes.
And I am thinking market volatility.
Yes.
And so in the context of the latter, I think we have a very strong emphasis on the quality as a strategy embedded in all our investment thinking, right? So whether you're thinking about income generation or managing volatility at the core of your portfolio, how do we incorporate the fact that what you really want at the end of what you're holding is know what you own, right? Make sure you're owning quality stocks.
Yeah, because in a growth area where everything's going up, it doesn't matter, right? You continue to make money. But if we return to normal times of volatility, and this is one of the big things that advisors tell us that their clients are concerned about, it's important to have a strategy like that. So talk about maybe one of the key ETFs that you folks manage that focuses on quality.
So I'm going to talk to you about a suite of ETFs that we manage. We call it the QLV suite. And we have the strategy in the US and developed international and emerging markets. But before I delve into the ETF, you may be interested to know that we've been managing that strategy in the institutional side of the business at Northern Trust Asset Management for almost 6 years now. And we have a lot of money, the smart institutional money, in that strategy, and it has a terrific track record. So what it does is when you are optimizing for volatility, and you have a lot of other asset managers with low vol strategies, mostly they tend to be a single factor optimization, right? It's just a min variance model. We are taking the slightly different approach. We are saying while you're looking to minimize volatility, also make sure that you have quality stocks and do not have sector biases and some of the other questions that have come up in the past about other strategies.
Yep.
And quality and low vol are two independent factors, but we have research going back 20 years that shows that when the quality of a stock deteriorates, you can see increasing volatility, and low quality stocks have very consistently shown higher volatility levels.
Yeah.
So we have a proprietary quality factor, which, again, not rocket science. We look at things like the balance sheet, corporate finance activities. We call it management efficiency. We look at profitability, we look at cash flow, and we assign a quality score to each of the stocks in the underlying universe, and then we rank it and exclude the bottom quintile. So what it does is it gives you a low volatility portfolio with just a slight additional juice coming from the quality factor optimization. And the proof point is on the institutional side, and I can talk about like a 5.5-year track record, outperformed the Russell 1000 index by about 200 basis points with 200 basis points of lower risk,
Wow.
right?
So
that is the real juice.
That's fantastic. And again, advisors love ticker symbols, but what we're going to do is within this video, we're attaching the list of those ETFs. So people can dive into it, they can go and do the research through ETF Trends and through ETF Database, and obviously with the great work that we're doing in conjunction with FlexShares and Northern Trust. So as always, Paula, great seeing you, and thanks so much.
Nice to see you, Tom.